my mentors, my teachers, like Santos and Jordan Maxwell. You want to build a relationship with this knowledge he's teaching you. You don't want to be dependent on Santos to give you all the answers. I'm a student of Santos, and I put the time into, and I respect what he has done. You don't apply this hermetic knowledge. If you don't understand it and respect it, then you cannot know thyself. And that's the freaking ultimate goal, isn't it? A lot of people that are into hermeticism and astrology still don't know thyself. Principles are enforced by principalities, meaning principles are the laws of nature. The laws that nature and the universe and earth abide by in order to maintain peace and balance and harmony. Otherwise, there would be chaos, right? So if you could imagine a law enforcer, meaning like a policeman, he enforces the law. Principalities enforce principles or natural law. These are known as angels, messengers of the gods, the watchers, the beings that are made of the air element and fire, the chariots of fire, the wheels in the sky. Angels aren't just some imaginary thing. Syncretism and hermeticism, as above, so below. So you think that the other dimension or the angelic kingdom or whatever you want to call it is not filled with living beings and entities just like you and I, you are sadly mistaken. These are conscious entities. They are beings just like you, man. They enforce natural law, meaning the cycles of the moon and the stars and the laws of gravity and physics and nature and all this stuff that you see around you that this is organized with. These are molded by these beings, these angels, these principalities, these powers. It's always going to be like that. I mean, the ultimate one who created all this stuff you see around you and everything that you have is the one, and that is God. He created angels, sons of God. I mean, there's some bazillion names for them. These are highly intelligent beings. You are not that intelligent. Okay, all the things you think you know and all this shit that you think you're so smart with all this technology and all this music and all this secret science and stuff, you didn't come up with any of that. You didn't figure out any of that information. I didn't either. What I'm saying is to all these people that believe that you have this amazing divine power in you, you really don't. It's given to you because you ask for it. It has to do with free will. Free will is an agreement. All you have to do is ask for it. Because God did not create human beings as angels. He created us as children. He just created man to please him. Just like you would have a little child. They just give you love. When the child gets older into a teenager, he has certain responsibilities that he develops in order to become more independent and integrate into the family and community. So if you can imagine angels as teenagers and God as, you know, the father of the household or whatever, just like in a family. Well, man is nothing but children. Just like a child always asks, like my son, he'll ask me what something is. He cannot figure anything out simply by observing. He has to ask for it and I will give it to him. I give him the answer. Okay, it's the same thing with this science. This stuff that I've been figuring out is not me figuring it out. It's simply me desiring to know and me agreeing to be divulged this information because of the stuff that I'm doing. Meaning I am taking action. I am researching and integrating and learning this science. I'm developing a relationship with it. So by my acts is showing I'm sincere in what I want to know. I want to know the truth. I want to know the truth about, is there a God? You know, all the questions we have. By you wanting to know, your desire comes from your heart to know the truth, and then you do something. You seek out the answer. You ask for it. Meaning your behavior is in alignment with your desire. Then it will be given to you. You did not come up with this. You were just given the information and the knowledge. You cannot figure this shit out on your own. I'm telling you. As above, so below. Really pay attention to that. This zodiac wheel has a chemistry to understanding God's creation. Each sign is unique. Each sign has one of 4 elements: earth, air, water, fire. Each one has its own mode, cardinal, fixed, or mutable. So there's different combinations. Each is unique. If you understand the basic chemistry of the zodiac wheel, you will begin to see those are the tools. Somebody just happens to pop in your head, right? Some person you haven't thought of or seen in so long. And all of a sudden the next day they call. You think that's you? That is someone whispering something. These beings, angels, whatever you want to call them. You can't see them. So it's hard to explain this to you. But it's someone, a being who you are not tapping into any kind of consciousness or anything. You are just asking to know, and it's being given to you. That's it. That's all the power that you have as a human being. You cannot ascend to be this Buddhist or Christ conscious. You can't do it. That is angelic. This is angelic knowledge. This is not created for man. Think about it logically. I know you want to ascend to be an Anunnaki, Starseed, Pleiadian, Merkaba, Galactic Federation consultant, but you're just a human being. This knowledge is forbidden by God because this language is meant for the angels. That's their tools, okay? We can't do that. The only thing we can do is just multiply each other, really. All we can do is, you know, tend to the farm. And we just clean up the garbage. We don't create shit. Matter can't be created nor destroyed, so how can we be creating anything? We don't. We simply to experience and integrate with it. The zodiac wheel is a living painting. It's telling you a story. What you're looking at is the divine viewpoint from heaven, looking to what's going down here on earth. As above, so below. Know thyself. This knowledge has done one thing for me, and that it's made me very humble, I gotta admit, because a lot of this knowledge that I found out by using astrology, personally, has scared the shit out of me. I didn't want to find out. I'm not trying to promote any agenda, I just want to know the truth. The truth comes with a price. The price, for me, was letting go of what I wanted things to be like, and just accepting them for what they are and what they're going to be. Your emotions can get the best of you. Your emotions is what makes you do bad things. Sin is the soul. The soul is the element of water. Your logical mind doesn't make you do stupid things. It's your emotions that get the best of you. Check your emotions. A lot of us are really head over heels with this end of tyranny and this new world order and this golden age. That's not it, man. If you know astrology, you would know that it's a trick. This whole Kali Yuga cycle, this 25,000 year cycle of the four ages, the iron, bronze, silver, and gold. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Whose golden age is it, ladies and gentlemen? Kronos is Saturn's golden age, right? You've got to pay attention. A lot of this shit is like a riddle, like the Riddler. Edward Nygma from Batman, he's always giving you a riddle. It's a trick question. The golden age is a age that is going to be beautiful for who? That's the question. It's the New World Order. It's the end of the tyranny of man. The beginning, the birth tyranny of the fallen angels and Satan's kingdom here on earth. Hell on earth. That's the New World Order. His golden age. It ain't going to be fun for you. If you're waiting for the golden age, check your facts. It's the golden age of Kronos and Saturn. He is not just some kind of mythological character who is a fairy tale. This is a real being. He is a principality. I'm telling you, when you die, you will know, because you will see these fuckers. Your physical body is going to be dead, but your spiritual body is going to take over. And when you die, it's like waking up. You smell stronger, you see more, you feel more. It's more intense because that's who you really are. This physical body numbs the spiritual body, numbs you. Hey, listen to these people who have near-death experiences. It's as if they're waking up out of a dream. And you will see all these beings there. You'll see your guardian angel. You'll see these are entities. That's just the way it is. I mean, you don't want to be in Saturn and Kronos' golden age. Sorry, it's not meant for you. That's the unfinished work. That is the eye on top of the pyramid, the missing capstone. That eye is Lucifer. When he comes here in the flesh, his work will be completed because he will be here to take over his kingdom, which is Earth. If you know anything about astrology, you would know that Satan or Saturn rules Capricorn, cardinal Earth, creates material substance. We all know matter is 666, the beast. It's his kingdom. There ain't gonna be no utopia on Earth, people. It's not for you. This flesh is a curse. You are made to redeem and learn how to contract in order to save your soul, so your spiritual body can protect it. That's the whole point of the sovereignty movement. Sovereignty means reclaiming your authority, knowing the rules to the game, knowing how to contract, because that's all you were doing. You were agreeing, and if you don't know the rules, you will lose. That whole concept of vampires comes from your spiritual body. That is your house. That is you, your free will center. So you have to pay attention to who you're giving jurisdiction to, not man. You have to pay attention to something much more sinister that you cannot physically see. Don't worry about policemen getting jurisdiction over you. This whole friggin' planet is about to be destroyed. Saturn, the golden age of Kronos, it is his golden age. He's going to manifest here in the flesh, just like the Pope sits on his throne. He's not sitting there for Christ, he's sitting there for Lucifer. He's holding his kingdom and maintaining it until he gets here. Just like Christ came here 2,000 years ago, well, now we have the Antichrist that's going to come here. He's the copycat. He's the inversion. Like the Matrix, he's Smith as opposed to Neo. He's going to manifest here in the flesh, but when he comes here in the physical flesh, you don't want to be on the earth. That's when the rapture is going to come. Okay, when Jesus is supposed to get all his children out of here. This place is going to merge with the abyss. The abyss is the holding cell where all of the fallen angels are. That's cyberspace, the internet, the vacuum, the place where all that force of gravity is leaking. Once the magnetic field on the earth is lost, this place is going to be sealed up like a tomb. It's going to be a cube, a box, Pandora's box. Nothing can escape. This place is going to be sealed shut. Earth is going to become hell. So stop promoting this end of tyranny. Stop fighting against your brothers. Stop fighting against the police. Stop fighting against the Illuminati. They're not the problem. The problem is you don't know who you are. If you don't know who you are, game over. You don't know the rules. You don't know your power. You don't know who you are, who's your enemy, where you belong, who is your friend, your ally. It has nothing to do with these men in power. It has everything to do with the whole of mankind rejecting God. Oh, a lot of people are going to be pissed that I say God. I was too. I was offended when I ever heard the J word, Jesus. I get offended by that. A lot of people do too. I know a lot of you do. You don't like that word. The age of Aquarius. The first half of the age is good. The second half of the age, you know what happens? Tyranny comes with the age of Aquarius. Better be careful on what you choose to believe and state and claim. Humility is the first step. Get rid of that friggin' pride and ego. That's gonna make you hurt yourself. What do you have an ego for? Because you think you're the man? You didn't do anything to deserve all the things you've got. This body, this existence, you didn't do anything to earn it. It's a gift. So that means the ego and pride is nothing but a freaking lie. See someone that's prideful, like, oh, I'm the man, I'm number one, look at me, I'm the best, I'm the greatest. People that have egos and big heads, they're liars. Deep down, you know that you didn't really deserve any of the gifts that you have. It's all a gift. You understand? So that's why you should be humble. That's the first thing you should do.